Hi YouTube, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I haven't posted on here in, oh god, I don't even know how long, but I'm trying to get back on my YouTube grind. It's currently 2:40 on September 14th. Two things I have to mention. One, yes, it is 2:40 in the afternoon and this is what I look like. I don't want to talk about it. Moving on. Second thing, September 14th. For me, Miss MUA, that means it's spooky season. For most people, spooky season starts like October 1st. Not for me. So basically, for this video, since I'm trying to get back into YouTube, I honestly just want to talk about Halloween looks that I feel like are going to be popular this year. Some Halloween looks that I know I want to do. So, first thing, which I think is probably the most obvious, the most like, it's going to be overplayed. A lot of people are going to do it, is Stranger Things. A lot of people are going to be Eddie and Chrissy. I just know for a fact. I think we all know. People are already cosplaying them, so I think it's pretty obvious that for Halloween, literally everyone and their mama is going to be Eddie and Chrissy, or even just other characters from the show. As a Joseph Quinn lover myself, I'm a little conflicted because it's like, yeah, Eddie, but also like I don't want to see you guys as Eddie because you guys aren't Eddie. So I think I'm going to have a hard time seeing so many people trying to be Eddie. Or I know people are probably gonna be like Max. You could get like the whiteout contacts, and even though like that is like real sad, so if y'all are Max, that's a little bit like ooh. But I say less. So another thing that I have on my list, which I don't know that it's gonna be super popular, but I feel like it kind of should, is the movie Nope. You don't need like all the glitz and the glam and the makeup. You just need the costume. And most of the costumes are super simple if you're trying to be one of the main characters, like if you're trying to be Emerald or OJ or something. The only one that would be more like difficult is if you're trying to be Jupiter, because he has that like really nice suit. But you can even DIY that. I know people will DIY that. Hot glue some rhinestones on the back of a red suit. That could also be a cute couple's costume, Jupe and his wife, with the little like cowboy hats and everything. That could be really cute, and it's a simple costume, and I feel like it's effective, and I think I want to see people doing that. And I don't know if people are gonna do it enough, and I wish they would, because I think that's so cute, because I really enjoyed that movie like a lot. I think a lot of people are gonna be the Addams Family this year. I think that's gonna be super popular this year with the new Wednesday series on Netflix. Miss Jenna Ortega. Speaking of Miss Jenna Ortega, I think some people are gonna do this, but I think more people need to do it. Her movie X, I think that is another great example, just like the Note movie, like simple costumes. Like you could just wear the outfits that they wore in the movies, and there you go, you have a costume from the movie. I think that would be so cool. I think that movie was also a really great movie for this year. I think that should be more popular than it is. And if you wanted to like spice it up a little bit, you could do like SFX makeup, turn yourself into an old person. Oh, that would be so cool. I think Little Mermaid is going to be a popular costume this year, especially with the new Little Mermaid live action movie coming out with Halle Bailey. I literally feel like that movie took like light years to come. Like, I feel like she started working on that movie like 20 years ago. But it's finally coming in 2023, which is really exciting. So I'm kind of hoping that people are going to do Little Mermaid looks this year. I want to do Ursula. Me personally, I have that on my list. I want to do Ursula because someone commented on my TikTok telling me that I should do Disney villains, because they were like, oh, do 31 days of Disney villains. I'm not doing all 31 days. Sorry to break your heart. And I'm not only doing Disney villains because I already had some ideas in mind of looks I went to you, but I was like, let me incorporate some Disney villains onto my little list, and Ursula is one of them. And I just hope that people will be Little Mermaid this year. I also have Only Murders in the Building. I have this because it's one of my personal favorites, but that is another example of, it's a popular show. It was really good. The second season was really good. And you could be Mabel. You could be Bloody Mabel. You could be Bunny, which that's a little sad. You could be Martin Short. Why do I always forget his name? What's his name? Oliver? I never remember his name in the show. You could be any of the characters from the show, and that's super simple. All you need is the costume. You just need some clothes. So people should do that. I would love to see people doing Only Murders in the Building Halloween costumes. So I didn't have this written down, but I'm just thinking about it. I have a feeling Euphoria is going to be a popular Halloween costume this year, because I feel like it always is. Zendaya just won the Emmy for that show, which, like, well deserved. So that has potential to be another popular costume this year. Was that this year? It was. That literally, well, it was in January, February. Because I was going to say, that literally feels like it was like last year. Technically, it's about to be last year. Because I was like, whoa, was that 2022 when season 2 came out? Oh my god, that literally feels like so long ago. I miss Euphoria Sundays. So Harry Styles, if you're familiar with Harry Styles, then you know his project's coming out. Like I said, as of right now, September 14th. So this is right around the time that I'm starting to get a little nervous because these movies are coming out that he's been talking about for so long. And now I'm like, oh my god, they're here and I'm gonna have to watch them. Even though I've heard reviews that Don't Worry Darling is like horrible. And obviously, if you know the drama, then you know. Because I'm not here to explain all that. Not my job. I've heard a lot of bad reviews about it. I'm like, oh my god. And I know like Florence Pugh is really good. She's a really good actress. So I'm like, oh my god. She's gonna make his acting look so bad. It's like one of those things. It's like, you like Harry, you have to watch the movie. And then My Policeman, like, oh my god. I saw a clip on my TikTok. It had like 50 likes and I added it to my favorites, and TikTok has that new feature where it shows you who adds your stuff to your favorites. So I'm like a little embarrassed because whoever that creator was that posted the clip from the movie saw that I favorited it and probably looked at my profile and shamed me. But you know what? I have no shame. I saw a clip today from the movie and I was like, oh! I like don't know if I'm prepared. Like I keep telling myself like I'm prepared. I don't think I'm prepared. Oh no, the clip got taken down. It got taken down. Oh my god. The point to all of this is, if you're a Harry fan, you're probably watching those movies, and there's a possibility that because these two movies are coming out 2022 and My Policeman is coming out like right before Halloween, there's a possibility that maybe we could see some costumes based on these movies, because if the girls love Harry, they might want to do a Harry costume or whatever. Or I'm sure people are going to be Harry Styles like in general, like besides him in the movies. People are going to try to be Harry Styles for Halloween, which whatever. Anyways, now I don't think this is gonna be a popular costume this year, but I want it to. I want it to be so bad. I want to see people doing lemonade mouth, like friend groups doing lemonade mouth, anyone doing lemonade mouth. And you know why? Because Adam Hicks is out of prison, baby. Adam Hicks is out of prison. Adam Hicks is home. He's eating at Outback Steakhouse. He's enjoying his life, loving and living his life, and he's talking about the justice system, and he's just going on. I want people to do lemonade mouth for Halloween, because why not? Why not? I feel like I've never seen anyone do lemonade mouth. Obviously, that's not true. Like, people have done it, but I haven't seen it with my own two eyes. And I want to see it. Friend groups out there, can you please do lemonade mouth? Please, pretty please, with the cherry on top. Why does no one want to do this? I don't get it. I just want someone to be lemonade mouth. Can that be a thing this year, please? Like, I know it's not new and it's not popular this year, but like, I want someone to do it, so do it. I'm not a Star Wars person. Please do not come for me. But I know on Disney Plus that series came out, so I have a feeling people are going to be doing costumes. People are also going to do Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, Chris Rock, Will Smith. People are going to do it, okay? Like, even if you're like, no, they wouldn't do that. Yes, they would. Season 3 of The Boys came out too, so I think that's going to be probably a popular costume too. I think Glee is going to be popular only because the one that we can't say his name. You know who it is, Mr. Gross, Mr. Schuster. I literally think he is going to make people do Glee this year, because I think a lot of people never watched Glee and then they were like, oh, let me watch it after all this controversy. And so I think people started getting into Glee unintentionally, even though it's like so bad. I watched Glee at way too young of an age to be watching Glee. I just remember watching it and being so affected by Corey Monteith's death. I think that was like the first time I was affected by a celebrity's death. But I was so young that I couldn't tell you like half of the plot, couldn't tell you any specifics about any of the episodes. I just know that I saw it. I know the actors and actresses, and that's really about it. But I know a lot of people were getting into it unintentionally because they've heard like how bad it is and all the controversy and drama. So they started watching it. So I just have a feeling people are going to want to be like Glee people this year, which I don't know if that's a great idea, but it would be an easy costume because they like sell the costumes. Like if you want to be Britney or something, like you could get like a little cheerleader costume, or you could just like wear normal clothes and have like a red slushy cup. Scream could also possibly be a popular costume this year because of Scream 5 again, which does not feel like it came out this year. I like actually can't believe that came out this year. I feel like that came out last year, but it didn't. It was January of this year. So that has potential to be a popular costume. Scream fans out there, you might love that one. This is really cute, Mad Hatter. I have this on my list. I want to do the Mad Hatter this year, or the makeup look, because I haven't done it. And I love Alice in Wonderland, and I love the Mad Hatter, so I'm like really surprised that I haven't done that before. So I want to do that this year, and I hope to see some Mad Hatters this year as well, because you guys always eat it up. Also, I saw something about like non-basic Halloween costumes, which wear whatever you want. Like even if I shame you in my mind, like wear whatever you want. At the end of the day, even though I'm like joking, like I'll shame you in my mind, I really don't care. Wear whatever you want, be whoever you want to be for Halloween, and 365 days a year. Do what you want, be who you are. Okay, so this whole non-basic Halloween costumes, I really don't care. I was Guy Fieri last year for Halloween. People are gonna be like, that's a non-basic Halloween costume. Do you know how many girls I saw be Guy Fieri for Halloween last year? Does anyone have an original idea anymore? No. So do what you want. Don't be concerned about if someone else is gonna wear it. Anyways, insert my Guy Fieri costume from last year. Last year, I turned my stepdad into Trixie Mattel. Literally was one of the best days of my entire life. I will forever cherish that day because he never lets me put makeup on him, and he will never let me do it again after. It was just so good. It was so good. I love Trixie Mattel and I love my stepdad. I actually saw like a cute kind of idea. I saw people saying do like Polly Pocket, Winx Club, Bratz, Strawberry Shortcake. I think all 4 of those are actually really, really cute. I know every year people do Monster High. People are definitely gonna do Monster High this year too. I'll probably end up doing a Monster High makeup look. I did one last year. Probably end up doing another one again. But in terms of like an actual Halloween costume for Halloween, I think it's so cute, those ideas, like Polly Pocket or even Holly Hobby. I don't know if people are familiar with Holly Hobby. I think those are so cute, and you could do that with a friend group. Oh, and also Coraline. Again, that's a costume that people do every year, but there's supposedly a new Coraline movie coming out. I don't know when that was supposed to come out, because I feel like I saw something saying, oh, it's gonna come out, and where is it? So maybe people will do Coraline costumes this year. Anyways, that's all I got. Sorry, I look atrocious and I just talked for like 30 minutes and that's all I have. If you guys have any more ideas for Halloween costumes that you think are going to be popular this year, or Halloween looks, makeup looks that you want me to do, that I can add to a list of looks that I want to do, because even though I'm not doing all 31 days of October, it's already September and I'm about to start, so send them my way. I'm down for any suggestion. It doesn't mean I'm gonna do it, but I will take it into consideration. So please give me some suggestions for makeup looks, because I need all the suggestions I could get. I want to have multiple ideas because I want to do multiple looks like I did last year. I was so proud of myself last year. Like right now, my Pinterest is popping because people are loving my Queen of Hearts makeup little video that I did last year. So this year I'm trying to make another video, put it on my Pinterest, and have it pop off. So anyways, hopefully you enjoy this video. I'm sorry it's a mess and I look a mess, and I don't know how this is gonna turn out, if I'm even gonna post this. But if I do, then you'll have the pleasure of watching me be a little bit chaotic. So hopefully you enjoy this. I will have a better planned out and well executed video next week. Something involving me actually doing makeup instead of just talking my butt off. So thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want. Tune in for my next video sometime next week, hopefully, if I stay on my grind. And goodbye.